Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be transforming these guys' jeans into some cute cuff shorts. So these jeans actually fit me pretty well, high-waisted, and I try to style them, like just rolling up the legs and see, just give it a different style. Still didn't quite work out for me, so I decided I'm going to cut these shorts and see how they turn out. So if you guys want to see how they turn out and how I did it, just continue watching. So I'm going to take some pair of shorts that I like. So I'm just going to use this as a reference because I kind of want it to be like the same length but maybe a little bit shorter. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to match up the crotch on both pants, making sure everything lays is like flat down. So I'm just going to mark where this stops, maybe taking about ½ an inch. Actually, you can just mark one side and then we can like fold it and cut the other side. Oh yeah, I should measure the other side. Hold up. So you want to make sure your pants are laying completely flat because I can feel some bulk right here and that will mess you up when you start cutting. So taking my ruler, I'm just going to kind of eyeball this. If you guys don't want this to be completely straight, you can have it at an angle like how this is at right here. I think I want mine to be kind of angled a little bit like this. Let me draw this line and see how it looks. Alright, so I want this to be ½ an inch shorter than where it was on the shorts. And then this would be my new line. Depending on how wide you want your cuffs to be, you're going to double that measurement. I want mine to be 1.5 inches. So since this was 1 inch, I'm going to add another inch to it. ½ an inch and 1 inch. Then you're gonna add another ½ inch. I mean 1.5 inches. Yeah, I know I can just like add the measurement up, but I kind of want to do this way. Then I have a line to where I'm supposed to fold. So now we can cut out the rest of the pants that we don't need. Oh gosh. Oh, one more thing. You might want to check out the inside of your pants, of your jeans, or whatever pants are you're turning to shorts. Like folding it up to see if you like it, if you like the inside of it. And then if you don't want to have that the inside showing, you can actually add extra fabric to make your own cuffs. So what you would do is actually, since this is the length that I want right here, I would cut this out. Wait, before you cut it out, you want to add seam allowance. So length and seam allowance is ½ an inch. You would cut right there. And then when you make your cuffs, you would add the seam allowance, which is ½ an inch, onto the measurement of your cuffs, doubled with the seam allowance. And then you'll just sew it on. Really simple. So we have this. Now we're going to cut the other side. So I got my pants folded. So all you gotta do is just cut right there. So what you want to do now is transfer the lines over. You can fold the other way. and then you just mark it from the other side. I totally forgot to mention to mark the back side of the pants. If you want to do this or not, you can serge the outside of this, or you can just start folding it over. What I'm going to do is just fold over. Fold once, and then you fold over again. And then pin in place. You just have to make sure that you're folding on the line so that your measurement will be correct. Sew on the right side of the cuffs down. So the way I did it was by hand stitching a blind stitch all the way around. So a lot of the pants, they will just tack it from the side seams and just leave these kind of like out. There's different ways you can do this. You can do tacking from the side and side seams. Or the way I like it is doing a blind stitch all the way around, just to make sure that it doesn't unravel, because I want it to look exactly just like this the whole time while wearing it. The other way you can do this is by doing a top stitch all the way around the top. I don't think I've seen that before, but if you like the style, the look of it, you can definitely give it a go. If you're going to do a top stitch on the top, if you are going to do a top stitch with a sewing machine, you do have to change your needle because jeans are very heavy, so you'll need a heavy duty needle. This is my starting right here, and then there's a tack right here. So the smaller the tacks that you make, the harder it is to see, and then it kind of just disappears from there. Can barely see it. So on the other side of the pants, I'm just going to show you guys how I do it. So starting off of your hand needle, I double thread it. So I start a little bit off from the side seam because it's kind of bulkier here. And when you put your needle through, make sure it's kind of lining up with the top part here, or maybe just right under a little bit so you won't see it, see the thread. So just pull through. And then right here, I'm just gonna go pretty much inside that loop right here, this tunnel. And you wanna go behind it so you won't see the thread. Sure that you're only going through one layer of the jean. I take about that much. After you pull through the tunnel, you're gonna come and take a little bit of fabric from the right side. So this is the wrong side, this is the right side. I'm only grabbing a little bit of fabric. So this whole time you're going horizontal. You're sewing horizontal. Oh gosh. And then where you pull, like where the thread is coming out, you're going to line that up with your needle to the other side of the tunnel right here. So make sure it's lined up. And your thread, that stitch is pretty much gone. The reason why I make this stitch longer so is that they're tacking like spaced out. And then you just keep repeating the same process.